I'm Hilda from Hilda's Low Carb Adventures. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to make picadillo, which is a Mexican dish that some of you may already be familiar with. It is a ground beef dish, and it is normally done with potatoes, which is of course high in carbs. Today I'm going to show you how to make a low carb version, and so I'm going to start by showing you the ingredients. Okay, so here we have our ingredients to make our picadillo. Here we have the main ingredient, which of course is ground beef, and we have 2.5 pounds here. Here we have 3 cloves of garlic, and it's diced. And here we have our spices. We have ½ tablespoon of cumin, ½ teaspoon of onion powder, and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Here we have some ground pepper to taste and salt to taste. Here I put a jalapeno because of course I love my food spicy, but that is optional. You don't have to put it if you don't want to. And here we have 1 medium tomato diced, 1 medium onion diced, and here is the ingredient that's going to make it low carb. Instead of potatoes, which we all know is very high in carbs, we are going to use a turnip. And I diced it, and you're going to see how it is going to look and taste very much like potatoes. Okay, so I'm going to start by setting my stove to medium. And I am going to add a little olive oil to the pan. And then I am going to start sauteing my onions in there. Whoa, that's a lot of. And my turnips. The turnips, because they do take a little longer, just like potatoes. And as you can see, they almost have the texture of a potato. So I'm going to start sauteing both of them. And this should take like about 10 minutes. So I will be sauteing this. Okay, so it's been cooking for about 5 minutes, and the onions are now translucent, which is what we're looking for. So I'm going to start adding my tomatoes. It's smelling good. And if you want the jalapenos go in now. And I am also going to put a pinch of pepper to your liking and some salt to your liking. Okay, so it's been cooking for about 3 minutes, and now everything is kind of getting together, and so now I am going to put our ground beef in here. This looks a lot easier when I'm not on video. And along with it, okay, so you're just going to break it down. So we're putting all our meat in here and mixing it up. And I'm also going to start putting in the spices, the garlic,
3 garlic cloves in,
Just make sure that all of the meat is broken down. And my 3 spices that I had evenly distributed. And continue cooking. Okay, so now my meat looks pretty brown. And so what I'm going to do now, I am going to turn down the heat and let it simmer. And if you will, just kind of, I'm going to give you a little close-up of the turnips. And you can see just how much they look like potatoes. I'm going to take it out. It looks like a potato and it feels like a potato. So, I will be back with the finished product. So it is now done, and if you can see it, it looks really good. So there are 2 options on how you can eat it. You can just eat it like a soup and plate it in a regular soup dish. Oh, sorry. And eat it like this. Or you could make it into a burrito. And I will show you what I use to make a burrito with. Okay, so I usually eat my picadillo in a tortilla as a burrito. But we all know that tortillas are really, really, really high in carbs. So even the low carb ones are 10 carbs. I try to stay within 30 carbs a day, so that's already a lot. So the ones that I've been using are these egg lights, which are egg white wraps. And they're pretty tasty and they have 0 carbs. So it's a good way. This is what they look like. Pretty close to a tortilla. They come in different flavors. And so I always heat mine up in the microwave before I make my burrito for about 20 seconds. So I'm going to put it in the microwave. So now I'm going to make a burrito out of it. Just put some in here. Depending on how much you like, you can put as much or as little as you want. I kind of like my burritos a little fat. So I have put my meat in. And now I'm going to roll it up. And you have yourself a burrito. And now I'm going to taste it. It's a little hot. Just like I remember. Potatoes and all. Good. So enjoy this recipe. I hope you enjoy it. And remember to subscribe to my channel. Click the little bell so you can get a notice every time that I make another recipe, and be looking out for a lot of more recipes that I will be posting very, very soon.